Hello learner, greetings of the day. Let us discuss about the logic operations. The logic operations here we make use for the color, for assigning the color. So we have two modes, two writing modes or two modes of assigning color. One is the copy mode, or you can also call it as the replacement mode, like copying the color or replacing the color. And the second mode is XOR mode or exclusive OR mode. So these are the two writing modes, or we can call it as a logic operation. We will see some examples. Here, let's see how to use these two different modes. Okay, first we have to always enable this before we use the mode. First we have to enable it, and the enabling function, OpenGL function, is GL enable followed by GL color logic operation. So GL underscore color underscore logic underscore operation. So this is the OpenGL function to enable this logic operation. And once you enable the logic operation, now you are ready to use the mode. So you can use the mode by using the operation, by using the OpenGL function GL logic op. So GL logic op is the OpenGL function which you can call by passing a proper mode there. So if I want to make use of XOR mode, you can pass the constant GL underscore XOR. So I call this actually as a opcode. Okay, so we have several opcodes. If at all you want to use the logic operations, we have several opcodes. So one such opcode is GL XOR. So one more such opcode is GL copy. Okay, so GL copy. So we have several such opcodes in OpenGL. We have something called as GL underscore and operation, GL underscore or, GL underscore NAND, GL underscore no operation, so GL underscore set operation. So all these are the different opcodes that we have in OpenGL. So out of that we will just see here these two opcodes, GL XOR and GL copy. Okay, so what is this XOR? Okay, we will just see this with the help of one small diagram. So here we have a block diagram. See, here we write an application. Okay, this is an application, it's a program you say, and I call this as a source. Okay, OpenGL program. Now here I am going to set a color. So for setting a color, I will pass one input value and you call that as S. So here I'll pass an input value and you call it as an S. So let me consider that the input what I give here is in the form of bit. Okay, in the form of binary values, okay, zeros and ones. So my source is a program wherein I pass an input color, and the color here is in the form of bits, which is a binary format. Okay, and now that bit is taken as an input, and I'm going to use here say an opcode, and this opcode here is say XOR. So for performing XOR you require two bits, right? So the first bit what you have taken is directly from the source, from the program, that whatever you have passed, and one more bit it is going to take from the frame buffer. See, one pixel, color pixel, which is already stored in the frame buffer, it is going to pick. So you have a function read pixel through which you are directly reading one pixel, one color bit from the frame buffer, and that red bit, I mean that pixel information that you have retrieved is nothing but say D. So this bit what you have passed from the application and this bit what you have extracted from the destination, both are XORed here, both are XORed, and that result what you're getting is nothing but the final pixel, the final color pixel that you're going to store it in the frame buffer. Okay, the final pixel that you have obtained after performing XOR between the source bit that you have passed as an input from the program, and the one more pixel that you have extracted from the frame buffer, okay, that you have taken, and both you have XORed, and that final XORed bit you are reading or sorry, you are writing onto the frame buffer, and this is the final color that you have set now, that you're going to set now as a final drawing color. Okay, so this type of XOR operation also you can perform. So one more operation you have there, copy, right? So this copy mode or replacement mode is the whatever you have in the destination, you're going to copy that, I mean you're going to replace that with the bits that you're passing as a from the OpenGL program. So whatever you're passing from the source, those bits will be directly replaced with the pixels that you have in the frame buffer. So that is direct copy mode or replace. So we have here an example of the color, XOR of color. So we can use this XOR mode for drawing an image. So the color is XOR bit by bit. So whatever the value that you are passing, see here, GL clear color, you pass RGBA. So directly you pass the value, integer value there, 1 1 1 1, right? So this is a direct way of specifying the color in the form of integer. So this indicates white color, next indicates blue color, next indicates mixture of R and G. What is it? Red and green, that is yellow color, and the last one indicates blue color. So this is a direct way of specifying the colors integer by passing the integer value. If I'm going for the XOR mode, I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to pass the input in the form of binary. So let me take a 24-bit binary color scheme, okay, 24-bit color scheme. So where I'm taking the binary values. In order to represent the white color, I'm converting that 1 1 1 into binary. So here you can see here 8 ones and then represents red color. Then here the next 8 ones represents green color, and the last 8 ones represents blue color. So RGB, this indicates white. Next we have blue color. So you have first two colors set as 0, the last color is set as blue. So all 8 ones you can see. And then finally I have a yellow color, wherein you can see here the first two colors are RG, that's a mixture of them is yellow, okay, and then the final zeros represents blue is off. So this is how you represent, you pass as input in the form of binary for your XOR. Okay, so in XOR the input is taken input is taken directly from your end, that is from the source, and one more bit will be taken from the frame buffer, it will be retrieved from the frame buffer, and those two bits will be XORed, and the output of that will be finally used for drawing the image. Okay, so that is nothing but your XOR color scheme.